The Joe Rogan Experience.
I know you exercise a lot. You used to be giant.
I know. I know.
You used to be giant,
I was
man.
40 pounds bigger than I am.
Oh
now.
my God.
Literally.
What made you get so jacked?
I got the flu, and then I didn't know. No, what? You got me jacked?
Yeah.
I just. Well, I'll tell you what I did. What it was when I got that permanent gig, I had nothing to do all day in Vegas. Literally.
So you just started getting pumped.
So I started just going to the gym every day. Like I'd go 3 hours a day, literally.
3 hours of lifting?
Yeah. Well, this is again 15 years ago.
Right.
And I just was huge. And one day I went to my warehouse to do something. There was a picture on something. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like 190. I'm like 140.
Wow.
This is my original fighting weight right now. I'm at 140 is my
That's what you feel
fight.
lean and
Yeah,
mean?
this is where I grew up, born and raised. I was 135, 140 my whole life, and then I went to like 185. People were like, what the fuck?
Did you have a lot of joint pain all the time?
Yeah, everything. I was always injured. I was always hurt.
Yeah.
Didn't look good on stage. It was weird. It's like, people are like, what the fuck happened to Karen Tom? They've always said that.
But that is a thing, though. When you get really jacked on stage, it becomes a distraction.
It did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons, of all people, came and says, does being so muscular take away from the
That's the worst Gene
stage.
Simmons
Is it?
impression ever. All of a sudden, Gene Simmons became like an Englishman from the 80s.
Excuse me, Carrot Top is Gene.
Pardon me.
So I got Gene really good one time. Said this is great. So he comes back, comes to the show, comes backstage, and he says to me, "What do you do to make money besides this?" And I said, "What the fuck are you talking? Nothing." He said, "You don't have any other thing that gives you money." I said, I don't know. I do comedy 6 nights a week, but you don't have another investment of some sort, yes?"
He's trying to offer you some prostitution
Well,
work.
no, yeah. They were real weird. And Gene, listen, I'm seeing somebody, okay? But let me try on your platforms. No, so I just let me slip into them.
I want teeth on my shoes.
But he says to me, and this is great because I'm being like really serious with him, right? So I said, no, but I did one thing a long time ago. I wrote a jingle. He goes, "What's the jingle?" And I said, "It's by Menon." And he says, "I'm not following you." I said, "Remember the commercial by Menon?" And he goes, "That was you." And I said, "Yeah." He says, "Get the fuck." I said, "No." I said, "My friend had an organ in my garage. He left there, and we were out fucking around. And that by Menon thing had a campaign that said, come up with a jingle." So we came up with it. Just it wasn't even funny. It was just by Menon, and we sent it to the Menon, whatever was it under whatever the fuck.
Yep.
And he says, "Wait a second. So you're making this up?" I said, "No." He said, "How much did they pay for that?" I said, I still get money for it. I said, it was amazing, but it was just kind of a fluke. I said, we tried to come up with other things. And he's looking at me like, that is just remarkable. And I said, yes.
Impression of Gene Simmons is so bad.
And then I said, and see, that's great. And I said, anything else? I said, well, I came up with Retson. And he says, "What are you talking about?" I said, "With Retson, remember the certs?" And he goes, "You're fucking with me." I said, "Yes." He goes, "But the Menon thing." I said, "No, it's all bullshit." He lost his shit. He's like, "God damn it, I sat there for 20 minutes believing you came up with by Menon and Retson." I said, "No, I never." But I got him good on his show because I did when he had it at his house
The reality show he had? Yeah.
So
Family Jewels?
First met him, I go, Family Jewels, and I go, and he says, my impression, "You want to see my warehouse?" And I said, "Sure." So he takes me to this huge wing of his house. I mean, literally, it's probably the size of Walmart. It's full. And he says to me, I've got everything you ask." I said, "Well, of course you have a Kiss condom." I mean, he goes, "Oh, yeah. We have Kiss coffins. We've Kiss everything, you know." And I said, we're live, or they're filming me with him, and I said, get towards the end, I said, he said, "Well, thank you for dropping by." And I said, I don't want to. This is going to come across completely fucking wrong. I said, "Don't take this the wrong way." And he says, "What?" I said, "You're going to take this the wrong way." He says, "What?" I said, "I've never heard of your band. I said, "You must have done well, but I've never heard of Kiss." And he says, it's like a really weird, he goes, "You've never heard of Kiss." I said, "No, I see. I knew you'd take it the wrong way." I said, I mean, look at all this. Holy fuck, I've never heard Kiss. How long have you guys been a band?" And he looks at me like, He's gonna fucking kill me. And I said, I know Hanson. I know Hanson. And he's Hanson. This is when they were hitting it big, you know. And I said, I know Hanson, right? And he goes, you fucking me. I said, no, I don't. I never heard of Kiss. And that's fine. I said, I'm fucking with you. Come on.
Jesus
and then
Christ,
I got him again by Menon.
And he was serious? He really believed you?
Oh, yeah, no.